If you're thinking about buying the Logitech C310 webcam for your video calls or streaming, hang on, because I'm about to reveal some surprising issues that might make you think twice. The Logitech C310 promises high-definition 720p video and automatic light correction. But here's what surprised me. It doesn't quite live up to the hype in everyday use. That's right, this budget-friendly webcam seems perfect on paper, but reveals some frustrating problems once you start using it. So, if you want to avoid wasting money on a webcam that underdelivers, keep watching because I'm going deep on what works, what doesn't, and who might actually benefit from this device. Now, before you roll your eyes thinking, "Oh great, another annoying tech rant," stay with me. Because what I'm about to share could save you hours of frustration and a few dollars you might otherwise throw down the drain. Plus, I'll throw in some humor along the way. Because hey, talking to a webcam shouldn't feel like an episode of The Twilight Zone. Let's dive into the basics first. The Logitech C310 is priced around $45.90, claims a 4.2 rating on Amazon, and boasts 720p HD video with automatic light correction and a noise-reducing mic. It's compatible with Skype, Google Hangouts, and FaceTime on Mac, and promised to fit universally on laptops, LCDs, or monitors. Sounds good, right? But here's where things get interesting. The first snag: the so-called high-definition video. While 720p HD might sound decent in real-world use, the image quality is often grainy and washed out, especially in less-than-perfect lighting. So if you're planning to wow your Zoom calls with crystal-clear visuals, this may leave you looking more like a pixelated ghost than a professional video star. Automatic light correction tries to save the day, but often overcompensates, turning your face into an unflattering bright blob or strange shadow puppet. It's like it can't decide if it wants to light you up or send you to a horror movie. And speaking of horror, the built-in noise-reducing mic. Well, it's not exactly an audio ninja. Many users report it picking up a lot of background noise while muffling their voice. Imagine trying to conduct an important meeting while your mic sounds like you're underwater, or worse, in a wind tunnel. And trust me, nobody wants to sound like a radio host from 1983. Now, who is the Logitech C310 actually for? If you're a casual user who just needs a budget webcam for quick video chats with family or friends, this might be fine. But if you want quality for work-from-home presentations, streaming, or professional use, you might quickly feel frustrated. You deserve better visuals and sound than this camera offers. Now, here's a quick question to rehook you. Why would Logitech release a webcam that doesn't quite hit the mark in today's competitive market? Well, the answer lies in its price and target audience. The C310 is designed as an entry-level webcam, focusing mainly on affordability rather than premium features. Still, the promise of HD video and automatic light correction sets user expectations high, and that leads to disappointment for some. In practical terms, the webcam's universal clip fits laptops and monitors pretty well, which is a plus. Setup is straightforward. Just plug it into your USB 2.0 port and install any necessary drivers or software, which is great for beginners who don't want to fuss with complicated configurations. So if you're someone who values simplicity and affordability over top-tier image quality, it might make sense. But don't expect miracles. Let me share a little story. My friend Dave wanted to upgrade his video call setup on a budget and picked the Logitech C310 after reading glowing reviews. His first online meeting with a new client was, let's say, memorable, but not for good reasons. Halfway through, his video froze, then pixelated into something unrecognizable, and his mic turned his voice into a robotic mumble. The client asked if he was broadcasting from a secret government lab. Not exactly the professional impression Dave wanted. However, after tweaking his lighting and adding an external mic, things improved a bit. But at that point, he could have just invested in a better webcam. Now, at this point, you might think, Is there anything the Logitech C310 does well? Yes, there are a few positives. Its compact design and wide compatibility make it a plug-and-play solution for basic video calling. The auto light correction does actually improve visibility in dim rooms. Just don't expect Hollywood-level lighting. Also, the noise reduction feature can cut down minor background sounds, which is better than nothing. It's not terrible for what it costs, but just don't set your expectations too high. Another quick twist. Did you know the C310's video frame rate is capped at 30 frames per second? That's standard for webcams in this price range, but it can feel choppy if you move around a lot. Gamers or streamers who need fast, smooth video will notice this right away and find it limiting. Here's a joke to lighten the mood. Why don't webcams ever get lost? Because they keep you in frame. Okay, now back on track. If you're on a budget and want to save some bucks, the Logitech C310 could be your gateway into improved video calling compared to your laptop's built-in webcam. But if you want a clear, smooth image and crisp, professional audio, this model isn't going to cut it for you. You might be better off exploring mid-range webcams from Logitech's own lineup, like the C920 or C922, which offer full HD 1080p and better microphones. Now let's rehook you again. Are there any quick fixes to overcome the C310's flaws? Yes, a few workaround tips. For starters, optimize your lighting with natural light or a ring light to help the automatic corrections work better. Position the camera properly and close to your face to reduce graininess, and consider using an external USB microphone for clearer sound. These steps can help, but admittedly add cost and complexity. Let me break down what it really means to use the Logitech C310 day-to-day. You'll get decent video for casual chats, the convenience of a universal clip, and plug-and-play USB connectivity. The noise reduction mic is passable, but don't expect crisp voice quality, especially in noisy environments. The image quality, while better than most basic laptops, isn't as sharp or clear as you'd hope, leaving you occasionally looking like a blurry mess on screen. By now you might wonder, why do some people still love this webcam? Well, many appreciate its budget-friendly price, easy setup, and compatibility across platforms. The 4.2-star rating on Amazon reflects a mix of satisfied users for casual use and frustrated ones expecting something more professional. It's not a perfect device, but has its place. Another joke. Why did the webcam go to therapy? Because it couldn't focus. So what's the final verdict? Should you buy the Logitech C310? If you're a casual user who needs an inexpensive webcam for family calls, Skype, or Google Hangouts, and your budget is tight, go for it. But keep your expectations in check. However, if you rely heavily on video calls for work, teaching, streaming, or professional meetings, this webcam will likely frustrate you with grainy video, inconsistent lighting correction, and subpar audio. If clarity and smooth performance matter, consider investing a bit more in better models. But if price is your #1 concern, the C310 delivers basic functionality and easy setup. It's almost like buying that budget coffee. It gets you through the day but won't win any barista awards. One last joke before we wrap up. What do you call a webcam that can sing? A flash mob. In conclusion, the Logitech C310 is a budget webcam with mixed reviews for a reason. It has definite flaws in image and audio quality, but for average users on a tight budget, it's a serviceable option. Just don't expect it to transform your video calls into a high-definition experience. And remember, prices on Amazon can change fast, so if you decide this is the webcam for you, check the description below for the best deal right now. Thanks for sticking with me through this honest review. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more real talk on tech products before you buy. Until next time, keep your face in frame and your audio clear, but maybe not with this webcam.